What is a GRONK? A GRONK is an absolute buffoon, a moron, a good-for-nothing clown. Or a GRONK can be you, me, or anyone that rocks with the Puppet House, Max Hit Fam, or the Savage Ones. Welcome to the GRONKCAST.
There once was a man named Jet, whose parents were very upset because he is so loud and also very proud to be a member of the cult of Cornet. Now, who is Jet, you may ask? It could be me, it could be Tom, it could be you, it could be any of the Gronks out there who stand for Jim Cornette here in the Gronk verse. What's going on, ladies and gents, Gronks of all ages? This is episode 5 of the GRONKcast, and today was obviously my pick, and we're doing OVW from October 23rd, 1999. That's why we're standing for Jim Cornette here in the intro of episode 5 of the GRONKcast. Obviously, MAXHITMATT, Tom Puppet are also here.
Of course,
Lads, how are you all doing here on this fine, wonderful morning/night?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing all right. It's been a week. Boys, but I'm happy to hang out with the Gronks, the boys. Keen to talk some wrestling, and I'm keen to get into this as well.
Yes, sir. I am also here. Thank you, BT Savage. You never say your name, but I do appreciate you with the lovely intro yet again. We are here with more Ohio Valley Wrestling from '99, and I don't want to hear shit from my Nitro pick anymore. Never ever again.
Look, number one, that intro that you just heard, my little poem, that took me 5 days. So,
well worth it.
This man's no Shakespeare.
I'm no Shakespeare, but I'm BT Savage. And number two, look. Yes, this show was something. I will admit. I've got a bag of one in the books now, but it's fine because we love Jim Cornette.
But do you know what, boys?
OVW deserves more fucking respect than it does.
I was gonna say, sometimes the bad ones make the good ones. You know what I mean? Arguably, in my opinion, the best episode of the GRONKcast has been the Nitro.
I agree.
So far, of course, so far. But sometimes the bad make the good, baby. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So you guys are welcome for me picking Nitro a couple weeks ago.
I wouldn't say we're welcome, but
I wouldn't say.
You're welcome.
We made a bad situation. We made the best out of a bad situation.
I've still got scars from that episode, Tom. So.
Oh, come on, bro. What are you talking about?
Vinny Roo, bro. Tell him, BT Savage.
I'm still waiting for that Vinny Roo shout out, by the way. Fucking get on it,
Where is he, bro? Yeah, Vinny Roo in a cameo.
Shit.
Who knows? I hope Jim Cornette sees this fucking episode of the GRONKcast. Please do. I'm begging.
That'd be fantastic. Legitimately fantastic.
I don't know if he'd like it, but yeah.
I think he will.
I think he would. Come on.
Maybe.
We're being honest civilians here on the GRONKcast.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, who wouldn't like the GRONKcast? Honestly. I mean, we're fucking fantastic.
Exactly.
For sure. All right. Do you want me to get into this bad boy? Is there anything you guys want to talk about quickly before we go into things, or?
No, I'm good. We can just go and jump into this.
Let's jump into this.
Yeah, let's just jump in, yeah.
Perfect, easy. So yeah, as BT said, of course, his pick, OVW from the 23rd of October, 1999. Do you want to know something cool about this episode, guys?
What's
yes,
that?
mate.
This is a month before I was born. Literally to the date, a month before I was born.
Oh, fuck you child.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. BT was like 2 months old.
Yep.
3 months old, actually.
Something like that.
No, 2 months. 2 months, my bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now that people know my fucking date of birth. Anyway.
God damn it. I swear you do shit like that just to make me feel older every single
100%.
week. Yeah, it's
because I was going to ask how old you were, but I'm pretty sure you were 15, right?
I was 15.
Yeah.
I always going to say, Tom, you are the veteran of the GRONKcast. Like,
you're like, you're like the elder tree of the GRONKcast. You know what I mean?
You dick. Elder tree. Fuck you.
Yeah, but with elder tree comes knowledge.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my lord.
Let's get into the episode.
All right, let's get it. So, just before we, I guess, still talking about it, but going into this, I had no idea what to expect. Like, OVW could legit have, obviously this is before their time, but Batista, Orton, Cena, Benjamin, Lesnar, all of them, right?
Mm.
Or we could end up with like fucking Roadkill, whatever, you know what I mean?
Don't talk shit about Roadkill.
Sorry.
I love me some Amish Roadkill.
Yeah, dude, what a homie. But anyway, big shouts out to Virgil Zandig on YouTube for the upload of this episode. That was the way we were able to watch it.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Virgil.
Virgil. Sad Virgil. Anyway, the show opens with the instrumental of Billy Idol's White Wedding. And I popped. I was like, let's fucking go. This is going to be the greatest episode of all time.
That was fucking great. I love me some Billy Idol.
Same.
Like only Jim Cornette, bro. Jim Cornette would have come up with that idea. I'm not gonna suggest anyone else that would have done that, because Jim Cornette is a wise man.
He's the elder tree.
He is the elder tree of OVW.
For sure.
But that was awesome. In the intro, did anyone really stand out to you in the video? I seen Rico and Conway. That was about it that I could recognize.
That's all I recognized as well. It was just those two.
Yeah, I believe it was just those two.
Like, there was someone else that I recognized later on, but I didn't see him the first time around.
Yep. Perfect. So show opens. We get Dean Hill and Mr. Jim Cornette on commentary. So I know you boys were at this point were already fucking creaming your pants. Super, big Cornette fans, and I don't mind him. Like it was he was pretty good tonight, to be honest. Like he definitely made the show.
Hey, shout out to Dean Hill. He's doing ring announcing and commentary. Like, he's doing double duty, brother.
Yeah, it was a weird dynamic that OVW had going on, with that sort of stuff, and like Cornette was still like in charge, but it was a weird dynamic. It was cool though. Trailer Park's going to be in action tonight. Trailer Park Trash is TPT is going to be in action tonight. We also hear from the Hardy Boys. Rob Conway will also be in action. So that's sort of like the debrief that the announcers give before the show actually starts. Opening match, Mr. Black from Boland Services, Kenny Boland. BT loves Kenny Boland.
I do love Kenny Boland. He is a mastermind. He is a wizard on the microphone. I wish Jim Cornette and Kenny Boland would still be friends in real life, but understandably, they have split apart in life and do not get along, which is fair.
Sometimes trees gotta sprout new roots.
Pretty much, mate. And especially when Kenny Boland doesn't mind a certain shit cunt named Vince Russo. I don't blame Jim Cornette in the slightest.
Tom, how do you feel about Kenny Boland?
Kenny Boland annoys the shit out of me, man. I can't stand him. I saw him and I was like, oh, fuck this guy, dude. And then he started talking and just doing his stuff, and I was like, I don't like him at all. I have like nothing really good to say other than the BS case is actually kind of cool. Everything else sucks. I did not like it at all.
Yeah, I was very like, he's whatever. Like, I didn't like him. I didn't hate him, but I definitely didn't like him. If I had to pick a side, it would be, you can go away. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
The theme songs tonight, and we'll get into each one, are fucking class. Like, dude, this is so good.
Yeah, this is indie wrestling to its finest, where it's just you just grab whatever song you want that's popular right now and use that. Like, it doesn't matter licensing or rights or any of that shit. No, just grab it and use it. Legit.
Well, Rico comes out and it's fucking Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my god, let's go. Like, if he had that in WWE, he would have been so over.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mr. Black, like, dressed, he's sort of in like a shirt and a tie. He looks like he should be a right to censor.
But what I will say is one of the YouTube comments on this video actually made Mr. It was a great comparison for Mr. Black. You take Big Bubba Rogers, aka Big Boss Man, plus Mass Transit, put them together, and there's Mr. Black. I think that's a very good fucking sort of comparison there.
See, I'm a little bit older, obviously, than you guys, so I saw Mr. Black come out, and I was like, "Oh, cool, the white Mr. Hughes
Yes.
from the WWF and ECW days." That's the first thing I thought, and that's all I could keep thinking about. But Rogers mixed with Mass Transit is a great combination as well.
I thought Hughes as well.
Nice.
So I was like, holy, yeah, okay, that's so cool that that you said that. Anyway, the match starts. Rico hits some weak jabs, hits 2 clotheslines, does the whole, he's a big man, I can't, get him off his feet kind of thing. By the way, if you don't know who Mr. Black is, he's like he's massive. He's like 400 pounds they bill him as, right? But yeah, finally gets him off his feet with a reverse spin kick. At this point, I think it's Cornette is talking about is like Rico's projected to be the next OVW champion. Which, dude, you could tell that in this show, but if you said that to me, I'd be like, no way. I'd be like, there's no fucking way. Just because Rico, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. The Rico we know from SmackDown and Raw and stuff like that. But no, this one, Rico looked great, and he was on fire in this match, dude. He looked good.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
Did you guys find the guardrails really distracting to start with? Was that just me?
It must have been just you. I didn't even acknowledge him.
No, I didn't find him distracting at all.
Okay, just because how they sit, they hang very low, and they're kind of hung in the middle of the 2 bottom ropes, and it was just it was playing with my mind for the first, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes.
No, I didn't even look at him or nothing.
Yeah,
sorry,
okay.
bro.
No, you're good. Rico then hits a massive diving crossbody to the outside. I was like, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was certainly spot of the match, maybe even spot of the night.
There's one I'm thinking of, but yeah, it could be. We'll talk about that later. But it definitely was clean as hell. Look, Mr. Black was pretty clunky in the ring, but his build is 400 pounds. Let's say he is 400 pounds. That's a lot of weight to move around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's definitely a big boy. Him trying to move even a little bit, it took some effort.
100%. Yeah. Boland then slaps Rico kind of from the outside. Also, big shout out, and we'll get into it more, but Bano's Pizza, just a massive fucking sign. Yes. We will get into that. Oh man, I was hyped. Jim Cornette was then putting over the Hardys. That's weird to me, man. Just hearing Jim Cornette and the Hardys, it's a weird time period thing, man.
Jim Cornette loves the Hardys. He loves them.
Oh yeah,
he respects them as a tag team.
Yeah, I know. It's just to me, when you think of Jim Cornette, you think of territory and you know what I mean. And then to hear oh, okay, and I know he's still going now. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's just a weird thing. And then all the fans, all 40 of them, are chanting "Go Rico, go!" But Rico hits his DDT after, so he gets back body dropped, then lands on his feet, and then hits a DDT. Rico's then firing up, hits a flying shoulder tackle. Mr. Black then catches him and hits a body slam, which was pretty cool. I actually thought these two worked well together. I don't think that Mr. Black is going to be a 10 out of 10 performer, but this match was solid so far. Rico then tosses Mr. Black from the top rope, throws him kind of a hip toss kind of action. And then hits him with a scoop slam, and I was like, what the fuck? Rico then hits a flying bulldog on Mr. Black. Rico is on a roll, says Cornette. We get the 1, 2, 3. Dean Hill then says Rico is on his way to the top of this industry. If only he knew what happens in a few years' time.
Yeah. He went from being the top to being the bottom of the industry.
Pretty much.
In more ways than one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go on, sorry, BT.
I was going to say, he went from potentially being OVW World Champion to being fucking on Sunday Night Heat every week, brother.
Yep.
Hey, man, but one of the most iconic things to ever happen on SmackDown was because of him, so we can't sit there and talk too much shit.
Yeah.
No, that is true. That is true.
I didn't mind him. I never, like, as a kid, I was always like, yeah, whatever. Like, because it's just a jobber, you know what I mean? But, like, looking back, Rico was solid, man. He was solid.
Oh yeah.
Match ratings. Do you want me to go first?
If you want, yeah.
I thought, because I'd never go first, because I'm the one that always reads them, so I never go first. So I'll go first this time. I actually gave this a 4.5. I actually didn't mind this match at all. Yeah, it was solid. It just did its job. Yeah, I didn't mind it.
I'll go next. I give it a 5. I thought it was a pretty solid match. I didn't expect a whole lot out of Mr. Black and Rico Constantino, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty solid. Like, good way to open up the show.
See, I knew this would be the match where I thought our ratings might have been a little different. Now, trust me, this match, honestly, if I go back and watch it, I reckon it is solid. Obviously, me watching on the Wednesday, I watched it on the Wednesdays for the GRONKCAST, these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, this match, I felt like, now, weird for me to say, I feel like maybe it went a little bit too long. I was getting a little bit bored near the end. Like, that dive spot was sick. Mr. Black wasn't the best in-ring worker, but what do you expect? He's 400 pounds. I gave this a 3.5.
Okay.
Like,
holy hell.
I love some of the things in this match, don't be wrong. Like, Rico was good, but it was mainly, like, the latter half of the match.
Mm.
I was kind of, like, waiting for them to get the finish. I just felt it was a little dragging down for the last bit, but overall, still a solid match. I agree. Pretty good opener. Good stuff from Rico. 3.5 from me.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. To me, and we'll get into it, but that's my match of the night. I'm never gonna lie to you. For me, it's downhill from there. Beardo's Pizza ad. Now, I fucking popped. I don't even know who the fuck Beardo's Pizza is, but it just made me pop. Did anyone know this Beardo's Pizza before this episode?
No idea whatsoever.
I popped. I don't know why the fuck I popped. I think I find, like, in this stuff and indie wrestling and even like the old ECW or even anything, I find the most random shit and I pop for it, right? This ad, man, dine in, carry out, or free delivery. What are you waiting for? What am I waiting for?
I think you popped because there was like 7 like teenage girls selling you pizza and you're like, that's what I like.
I wouldn't say teenage. Teenage makes me sound creepy.
Well, I would because you're creepy.
Mate, they had those three awards, mate, back to back. Fucking best pizza, or whatever, mate.
Dude. Beardo's Pizza.
No, that pizza looked good as shit too.
100%, and it was like $10 for a pizza, a drink, garlic bread, and like pasta or some shit, right?
Yeah, dude, it was a hell of a deal.
Fucking hell. Can't even get a garlic bread these days for $10.
Right.
You know one thing else I popped for, which is like super strange. The TV fuzz and the staticky sounds between the black screens.
Dude, they were so good. Like that brings back so much nostalgia.
Legit.
And just like the tape trading shit that it's great.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my God. Like, obviously I didn't have, so, when we were kids, like, it wasn't long until we had flat screen TVs and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, not long into my childhood. But I do remember those times, probably 8 years of my life not having that stuff. So this for me was like a massive throwback.
Hell yeah, dude.
Which makes me sound like the most spoiled little brat, but whatever. Definitely not the case.
No, I get what you mean.
Cornette and Dean Hill were then talking about Nick Dinsmore, aka Eugene, and he joined.
Let's go, Eugene.
Oh God, he joined Boland Services, but they don't really get along. Then he took on Damager, which is one of the Bashams. I want to say it's Danny Basham.
Yeah, Damager, I believe, is Danny Basham.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
Kenny Boland then tried to fuck over Dinsmore, so he would have to get his head shaved if he lost the match. But Dinsmore kind of rolled through and then won the match. That was it was like what would you call that? Like a highlight reel. That was like just a pre-tape.
Just a little replay of
yeah.
A recap, yeah.
Yeah. Then Kenny Boland and Boland Services come out for a promo, and Jim Cornette hits the. Yep.
Real quick, sorry. The reason Dinsmore, I don't know if you said why the reason Dinsmore had to join the BS or whatever, the Boland stable or whatever what you called it. He lost a match to Brian Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
and that's why you had to join the stable. And that blew my mind. I was like, wait, Brian Christopher was still in OVW in '99. I know he was on Raw. Like I distinctly remember seeing him in like part Too Much and everything.
Yeah.
That fucked me up. I was like, what the hell's he doing in both? But I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's wild.
I don't know. Maybe he's
Might have
like,
just been like a one-time thing.
yeah, it could have been. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, they come out for this promo, and Cornette hits the line of the night straight away. Bang. He goes, well, here's a man that would stab his own mother in the back and have her arrested for concealing a weapon. And I was like, that's sick.
Cornette's
That's
so
just-
good on commentary.
Yeah.
That's just vintage Cornette speech right there, hitting those great one-liners.
Yep.
I could love it.
I popped. I was like, that's sick. That's how we do it. Fucking BS, Bowling Services, came out to fucking Metallica. And I thought fucking Nick Gage was about to come out through my screen with the fucking For Whom the Bell Tolls, right? It was like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they definitely took the ECW side of, fuck it, whatever song we want.
Literally.
I loved it.
Yep. Oh man, later I popped for a song hard. Yeah. Nick Dinsmore isn't here at this stage. He is digging the sewerage system for Boland's new mansion because he's building a great big house, and Nick Dinsmore should be digging the sewerage system right now.
Yeah.
Then I find out, standing with Kenny Boland and Rob Conway, is Bull Buchanan with a fucking rat's tail and a shaved head.
He looked so fucking terrible with that rat's tail. Like, it was so fucking bad, man. I've been laughing at that thing for a week now. It's the dumbest fucking look.
But you know, he looked good. Like, he was jacked as hell.
Oh yeah, no, body wise he looked tremendous, but it was
Yeah.
just that shitty little rat tail, and I'm not even talking little. That thing was like 1.5 feet long. It was a long ass rat's tail.
Yeah.
Just it looks so terrible.
BT, what was your thoughts on the Bull Buchanan rat's tail?
Honestly, yeah, look, that rat's tail on a man like Bull Buchanan, I'm sorry, that just does not fucking happen, brother. That does not happen. I'm just picturing Jim Cornette, right, in the back. Right, I'm grabbing the biggest pair of scissors and just fucking yoinking that shit off. Brother, we're doing that promo again. Get rid of that fucking rat's tail. Fucking Gronk cunt. Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom. That's essentially...
Perfect.
Literally.
Perfectly said.
Conway and Bull Buchanan have some issues, but apparently they've been put to the side. Conway and Bull Buchanan will be teaming next week. Obviously, we're not going to find out anything about that, and I do not care about that. But Conway then says, me and Baldy are cool now. The Iron Man, Rob Conway, wearing the weirdest fucking gear, man. It was like a green top with some weird-ass pants. It was weird.
I mean, Tom pointed out last week that he looked like, what, Austin Aries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what we saw. Like, the thumbnail to the video is of these three doing their promo.
Yeah.
And I remember making fun of it, and you can see Bull Buchanan face first. It's him. Clearly him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't recognize him. And I'm making fun of Conway, thinking he looks like a broke-ass Austin Aries. And then he starts, like, they introduce everybody. I'm like, holy shit, that's Conway. Like, La Resistance Conway. What the fuck is he doing down here?
Yeah.
Like, he looks terrible.
He looked like a smacked ass.
He really did.
Like, there's someone else who he looks funny, but I have a great line for that. We'll get there. Now I've talked it up. You're going to hate it. There's some shoving that starts between Bull and Conway. Cornette then says Rico has more wins over Conway than anyone in OVW. November 10th, Rico versus Rob Conway in a coal miner's glove on a pole match. And Bull Buchanan is in the way of the camera, pissing himself laughing.
Yeah.
And just keeps getting in the shot.
It's so good. He's like, yeah, you're going to have to fight Rico. Ah, ha, ha, ah, ha, ha. It's like, Bull, you fucking take a step to the left, brother. Get the hell out of the way.
Legit. The cameraman in you must have been, like, pissed off, right?
Dude, I hated the setup of the hard cam in this arena.
Yeah.
So bad. Like, I understand it's a smaller building. There's not a whole lot of places you could put it. But, man, that thing was just right up on the ring, it seemed.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like playing 2K23.
Yeah.
Or was it 2K22
really
was worse, I think.
I don't even remember, dude.
One
They
of
both
them.
had really bad hard cams.
Yeah. Also, I did do a little bit of a research on the November 10th card, and it looked okay.
Okay.
So we had the Suicide Blonde. Yeah, go on.
Well, I was just about to say, right, that throughout the whole night they're promoting this November 10th show.
Yeah.
And obviously you're about to get into the match card. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck, where's the November 10th show on YouTube? I would have fucking picked this shit over goddamn this show.
Look, I just picked out some like key matches. So Suicide Blondes are going to take on the Hardy Boys. We'll get into a little bit more of that later. Obviously we're going to have Rico versus Coldway in the glove, like the Cold Miner's glove on a pole match. But there's also going to be a Hell in a Cell match between Trailer Park Trash and Flash.
Ooh.
Which I was like,
Shit,
what
that's
the
cool.
hell? I don't know if that was like showed on TV or whatever, but it was definitely on Cage Match. So I was like, oh
That's
wow, okay. There was also Dinsmore was in action, and I can't remember someone else. Sean Casey, I think, was in action. But yeah, but those were the like key matches, I suppose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That's sick.
What do you think of the BS promo? I know that we don't do ratings or anything, but what did you guys feel?
I thought it was okay. I mean, it did what it needed to do.
Yep.
I hate just saying that because it's very generic, but like they came out there, they said what they needed to say, they piped up the next show, the big November 10th one, and everybody sounded fine on the mic. You could tell they're still working their gimmicks and still trying to figure out who they are, but I mean, they sounded fine.
It was fine, wasn't it?
Oh, look,
it wasn't
yeah.
good. It wasn't. Yeah, it was just fine.
No, yeah, that's to Tom's point. Yeah, it got the point across, like to promote November 10 and to set up a match there with was it Conway and
Rico, yeah.
But it's just I love Olin on the mic, right? He's such a good heel. I don't know. He has good shit, and I don't care what anyone else says. He's a fucking good heel on the microphone.
He looks
Just fucking
like
shit heel.
he looks like Jim Ross and acts like Jerry Lawler.
He looks like Jim Ross ate fucking Dr. Death.
Yes, their love child, the love child, and then like stole Jerry Lawler's gimmick.
Well, yeah,
Stole his whole look. Yes,
and-
exactly.
Yeah.
Bolin was very influenced by Jerry Lawler, by the way. Like,
I can't tell.
Really?
he was that was Bolin's favorite wrestler as a kid was Lawler. So yeah, he was very influenced by Jerry. Yes.
Deep sigh.
Yeah, essentially just. All right.
All right. Up next, we get a singles match. Actually, there were all singles matches tonight, but Guido Andretti from the Andrettis versus TPT, Mr. Trailer Park Trash. The Andrettis come into the ring with someone, I believe it was Treasure. Treasure was coming with them. And the Andrettis are dancing in the ring like actual fucking perverts.
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
That was some weird shit right there, brother.
I looked at my screen to write notes, and I don't have to, like, a little weird flex, but I don't have to look when I'm typing, so I can just type and watch. But I actually had to look at my notepad because it just made me sick. What the fuck? I don't even know what that dance was, brother.
It was rough.
It
It looked like the old dance that Coco Beware would do when you get into the ring, but it wasn't done well.
And it wasn't Coco
It was kinda
Beware.
sloppily done. Yeah, it was.
It
rough,
wasn't
man.
Coco Beware. It was some old creepy fucking middle-aged.
It was just straight up beware. Fucking run from this guy. He's a creep.
Oh no!
that was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Apparently, Trailer Park Trash is one of the hottest stars of OVW and got a great reception on a SmackDown. Do you believe that?
I can't find what episode of SmackDown they were on, dude.
Must have been a dark match or something.
It would have to have been a SmackDown in the Louisville area or some fucking shit. Cause
So the only match that Trailer Park Trash had in 1999 in WWF, which would have been what they were talking about,
Yeah.
was a Shotgun Saturday Night match where him, Nick Dinsmore, and Flash Flanagan lost to the corporate ministry.
oh,
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Okay.
Good on
Yeah,
you, brother.
That's it. It wasn't even the main event. The main event was Chaz versus Tracy Smothers.
As it should be.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. Also, I did like one thing about Trailer Park Trash. He was billed from everywhere because his house is mobile.
Dude, that was so good.
I like
I
that.
love that so much.
I popped for it, and I knew Tom and you too, BT, but especially Tom. I knew you'd pop for that.
I love a good random place where they're at. Like coming from wherever, I love the random ones like that.
Yeah, and like it made sense. Trailer Park Trash, like it was good. It was a good little. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked that.
Oh, it was great.
Bear Nose Pizza is once again mentioned. Let's fucking go. I don't know why.
Love you, Bears.
Up the Bears.
Up the Bears.
Trailer Park Trash hits those fucking Shane O'Mac working shots to fucking start the match. My god. I didn't write a whole lot about this match, not gonna lie. Matt and
There's
Jeff
not a whole lot to write.
Yeah. Matt and Jeff Hardy promo after this match, and I'm not looking forward to it. Because I'm like, dude, 99 Matt and Jeff is not promo strong. Like, I'm not keen for this.
No.
This match blows. This match fucking sucks. It's let's run the ropes, do a move, repeat. Oh, and then we'll also move in and out of the corner and do a chop. And like, it was just so generic wrestling school. I know that this is developmental, but you're putting this shit on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a student showcase match is all this is.
Yeah. TPT then hits a sit-out powerbomb and now climbs for the trailer jack, boys. And what the trailer jack is, it's a top rope leg drop. Don't get too excited. Which he hit.
It looked good, man.
I was about to say, it did look really nice, but like the trailer jack, I was like, oh my god, what's it going to be? Like a brain buster or, something crazy.
No, it's going to be a top rope leg drop.
Yeah, no. Don't get too excited. It's TPT, brother. 1, 2, 3. Trailer Park Trash beats Guido Andretti. You guys can go match rating first on this one if you want.
Go ahead, BT. I'm going to go last.
So I gave this a 3.75.
You put this over the opener?
Yeah, I know. Look. I'm sorry. I know. Well, no, because
he got swayed in with the perverted dance.
No, it wasn't a dance. That was fucked. Honestly, I just the way they were pushing Trailer Park Trash and how they were putting him over. Like, I don't know, it got to me. I'm like, this guy.
He got sucked in by TPT.
I did. I got sucked in by TPT. Honestly, mate, he's not the worst.
You're not alone.
He's not the worst.
You're not alone, brother. Like, exactly. Like I liked him too. I thought he was good.
It was Luke Harper, bro.
Solid worker. He can do some good shit. Good, solid gimmick. It's fun. The match wasn't. You said, Matt, that it was really shit, but I could see it because, as you said, it was just chops, getting to the ropes, a lot of repeat moves. But I didn't mind it, honestly. Like, again, it's not good. I mean, 3.75 is what I gave it, so.
Still not. Like, 3.75 is not a good match.
Like, no, it's not. But I was entertained by Trailer Park Trash.
By the way, I should mention, TPT looks exactly what you would think. He's wearing a wife beater and jeans.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's what you expect. I didn't, okay, when I say it blows, it did blow. It did suck. It was very, as Tom put it perfectly, it was a student's showcase kind of thing. So I gave it a 2.5.
Okay, I gave it a 3. Like, it wasn't anything spectacular, but I blame that more on Guido Andretti than I do on Trailer Park. Like, you could tell Trailer Park knew what he was doing in there.
Oh yeah.
The punches looked clean. He was where he needed to be. Like when they try to grab his leg and trip him and stuff like that. The chops by Trailer Park were great. Like, he was laying those fuckers in there.
Oh yeah,
which is awesome. The sit down power bomb, or Batista bomb as I call it, always looked fantastic. The trailer jack was cool.
Yeah,
but Guido Andretti was just dog shit on in wrestling tights, man. He was bad.
He was drizzly.
Highlight of the match though easily was when Cornette was kind of talking about the Andrettis, pretty much saying that they have all these flashy dance moves, or so they say, but they still have no women. Like, just straight up saying that the Andrettis get no bitches. And it made me laugh very, very hard.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was just, overall, it's a whatever match.
Yeah, I didn't like it, and I think Guido is definitely the problem. I don't think Trailer Park Trash
Right.
is necessarily the problem, but yeah, it didn't. It was yeah.
Yeah, Trailer Park Trash is awesome.
Yeah, up TPT, bro.
Damn straight.
Damn straight, brother.
Then we go into the Matt and Jeff promo. Now, all right, it was bad. Before we go any further, it's bad, but it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But it was very bad still. Jeff Hardy looks like a smacked ass, bro. Now that's my favorite fucking wrestler of all time. He looked like if Kurt Cobain lived to 1999.
Oh my god.
100%. Dude, I'm a massive Nirvana fan, bro. I'm a Kurt Cobain mark, dude. But like if Kurt Cobain was dressing in the 99, that's what he would look like.
And that's a hell of a shot you're taking right there.
Did you not agree?
I should reword that.
Oh,
I couldn't help making that joke. I'm sorry. No, he looked terrible. Like
Yeah.
you could tell this was like right after or right before, like probably right before they got to like TV.
Yeah.
They had to cut some bullshit promo and then get inside and start working and getting everything ready for
Yeah.
Raw.
They
Like,
just
they
didn't have
looked
time,
rough,
and
man.
they just
They looked rough. They could not fucking talk at all in
Yeah.
99.
100%. No, dude, he had like the Kurt Cobain glasses, obviously the hair, and I was like, man, this is it's Kurt Cobain. He's on my screen.
It really is.
Matt Hardy then says that the Hardy Boys have finally established themselves as the top tag team in WWF. I think he says that 3 times throughout the promo, actually. This is a very scripted, very teleprompter, very over-rehearsed. Not even, actually, you know what? Under-rehearsed is the best way to put this. They just went,
I think they
just
I
got
think
shoved
showed
in
up for
front of,
TV. And
It's
like
like-
one of the producers was like, yo, give us 30 seconds talking about your match at OVW. They're like, fuck, who are we fighting again? Suicide Blondes. Okay. And they just kind of came up with some generic bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like Hardy. You only got one take, right? Go, boom.
Yeah, that was kind of it. It's kind of like how when BT does the intro, I'm just like, all right, go. No.
Yeah, but BT's intro is actually good.
No, that's what I was going to say.
not.
Exactly, mate.
It was, it wasn't good, but I actually thought it was going to be a lot worse. So I was.
It's about what I expected. I was like, this is going to suck, and it did, and I laughed.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Suicide Blondes then come out, so obviously the end of the pre-tape. Suicide Blondes then come out with a ladder, but it's like it's not like a WWE ladder. It is like, it's even like more, how do I put it? It's not even just a hardware store ladder. It's like even worse than that.
No, dude, it's the ladder you get at the local dollar store because
Yes.
you broke your painting ladder the day before.
Yep,
You're like,
100%.
fuck, we forgot to go to Home Depot or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say like cheap as chips, but I don't know if you guys have that over there.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So it's dollar store, same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, I don't know if he'll get that joke, but very dollar store ladder. Rip Rogers says that he doesn't care about the Hardy Boys and all the geeks on the internet, and I was like, oh my god, there's marks in 1999. Like we're having a pipe bomb in 1999.
Here we go. Just about to cut a promo to Century here, boys.
Jason Lee is apparently the most handsome man in wrestling, says Rip Rogers. Can't say I agree with that.
No, we definitely saw the handsomest man later on the show.
Which one? Which one?
Oh, you'll know. Trust me, I'll bring it up. Brother.
Okay. From there, they did a decent job at the promo. Plus, they kept mentioning the Hardys, getting the name across, pop the crowd, make them the heels. You know what I mean? Like it was decent. The match is now being made a ladder match, and then Cornette goes, "Well, you putting the title? Was it Cornette out there or Dean Hill?
Heel.
Okay, perfect." And he goes, "Well, you're gonna put the titles on the line, right?" And they're like, "Yeah. All right, it's now a ladder match for the titles." And like, I think they forgot to say that it was for the titles, and that he just helped him out there. It was fine.
Oh, I think Dean fucked it up. Was like, "Oh, is it for the titles? It's a ladder match, you fucking retard." Yes.
Yeah. What are they gonna climb for? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking climb for the fucking jar of oxygen on the fucking top of the ladder, brother.
Yeah.
We're to climb up there and then climb back down and pin him. Like that's how we win.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Dickhead.
Did you notice that Jason was like touching himself all over while Rip was like calling at the internet like freaks and stuff like that?
Not
Like he was
really,
ripping
no.
into the fans. If you
No.
watch Jason, he's like moving his hand up and down his chest, like, ooh, look how sexy I am. It was gross.
I didn't
Like
see
it took
that.
me out of it so bad. I was like, you creepy little bastard. What are you doing?
No, I didn't notice that. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's fucking creepy as.
Also, one more thing about these two idiots. There's only one Suicide Blondes in professional wrestling, in my opinion, and that is from 1993's ECW. So fuck these two. Shout out to Johnny Hotbody and Chris Candido, the original Suicide Blondes.
Yo. I was gonna
Respect on
say
their damn names.
Bleach it, blood.
it was weird. It was a weird thing. After that, we keep getting these ad breaks where, and obviously this is from the recording, but either the screen would go black or they would show where they're touring next and like a couple of the matches, but it was super awkward. Like it was like real choppy footage. It was weird. To explain that, you kind of have to watch it. So yeah, once again, go check out. Virgil.
Pretty much they showed like real shitty wrestling footage, and it would be Jim Cornette either highlighting obviously the big November temp show or the next TV taping the week after this. It's just like, and he would list a bunch of matches, and I don't know. It's like, okay, we fucking know. We know the matches.
It was very 90s TV, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Did you notice the one guy? I don't know who he was, but he had a mask on.
Yes.
And like one of the highlight reels. Dude, that mask is ass. It
Yeah,
looks
dude, it
so
was shit.
bad.
Dog shit.
I'm a man who loves wrestling masks. I saw that thing. I was like, this is terrible. What is this dude wearing?
Absolute dog shit. I was just like, oh fuck. And I knew you'd comment on it because I know how much you love like masks and luchadors and all of that stuff. So I was like, yeah, you're gonna comment on this.
Oh hell yeah.
Post that ad break, we get Jim Cornette and then welcome Damager, whose theme is Sex Type Thing by the Stone Temple Pilots. And I'm just like, I am. Dude, such a banger.
Yeah, dude, I was sitting there going, I am the Damager, and I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Like, I could not stop making fun of this fucking guy.
I'm gonna come.
Dude, the best part, he was high as fuck, bro. He was high as fuck. Dude, he couldn't even open his eyes.
No.
He was fucking wasted. And I was like, I just knew that for the rest of the fucking show and the rest of this pod, I'm just gonna go, I am, because it's a fucking banger, dude. It was stuck in my head all day. Okay, to let everyone in on a little secret here, I watched this today. I've had a fucking crazy week with family stuff, so I watched this episode today. So it's very fresh for me. But dude, still, I was sitting there at dinner, right? And I just look at my young lad, and I'm like, I am.
Yeah, dude.
Like, dude,
I was doing it all week too. It's one of those songs. It's such a fucking earworm. Where just it's in there, and you're screwed forever.
100%. But anyway, he says Kenny Bolin has been sticking his fat head in all of my matches, which is a great line. Damager then wants two things: one, a match with Bull Buchanan, and then two, a match with Nick Dinsmore. Damager is high as fuck. It was a cringy promo, but his theme was hype. Once again, I am.
Yeah.
I think I wrote that 6 times. I'm gonna get close to you.
Oh my lord.
Fuck me, dude. That was...
This is the dumbest shit. Did you notice that Damager, while he talks, starts like crouching over more and more, like he's like slowly falling over,
like a decrepit man or something.
Yeah,
it was fucked.
It was so bad.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. Has anyone else got anything for that except for
If he gets his rematch against Bull Buchanan, and then like Cornette comes down and says, "All right, you got your match against Buchanan. We'll go ahead and tell you the stipulation for it next week." Where I'm like, just have a match. You don't need a stipulation, but all right, whatever. And then he decides that he's going to give him a return match with Dinsmore too, and if he wins, he's going to get Bolin alone in the ring for 5 minutes.
Yep.
And Damager said he's like, I'm going to twist him. And they're like, you're going to twist him? He's like, I am.
I'm going to twist you.
god, fuck this guy.
Dude, fuck
this is just-
Damager, but he could have, you know what he should have done all night? Instead of watching this fucking garbage, he should have come down to the ring, walked out, and come back in so we just go, I am, all night.
He should have done like Stone Cold where he just comes out and stuns everybody, but it's just his theme song. He comes out, waves, and walks to the back. Like in every single match, it's like, oh, that's a nice headlock, and
I'm gonna come down to the ring. Great song. I've always loved that song.
Oh yeah.
And just
Oh, Danny Basham, you crazy bastard. What are you doing?
Why didn't they have that theme in WWE? They would have been over, bro.
Because this is why. He's fucking high as shit, coming out to Stone Temple Pilots, crouching over while he talks.
He was the
with
widest.
Damager. It's the worst fucking thing, man.
He was
It's
the
almost as
widest
bad as
homicide
Golden
I've ever
Cannon's
seen.
rat tail.
He was just a
dude.
Caucasian homicide.
He was the fucking, like, somebody was watching homicide matches and decided, I'm going to use that as my background, like, backyard wrestling character, and became the Damager.
And then went, let's give him a grunge theme so he's extra white.
Yeah. And he forgot his Pearl Jam CD, so they gave him fucking Stone Temple Pilot.
I think the shirt.
Floor.
I think the shirt helped him either. Like they had the sort
Yeah.
of gangster writing. Like he's not a gangster, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry, he's a fucking
He's a wankster.
white dude. He's a wankster. He's fucking high as a
Exactly.
kite, brother.
Holy fuck. Oh, I'm red now, dude. That got me. I am.
So
I am. All right. We get Jim Cornette and Dean Hill at their booth, we'll call it. And Flash interrupts him. Now, did anyone recognize this theme song? Because it was fucking banger. And for some reason, I couldn't pick what song it was.
I didn't write it down.
No?
have idea.
I didn't write shit. Yeah,
Photographic memory.
does not come up in clutch here, brother.
No, but anyway, it was good. This guy looked familiar, man. And did anyone know Flash Flanagan or whatever his name is before this, or like from anywhere else?
No.
I didn't recognize him.
So okay, I didn't recognize him, and then I think I found out why. I know who he looks like, right? And I did write this further down because it hit me later on. He looks like a mix of Shane Douglas and Lars Ulrich from Metallica.
Yeah, that's fair.
The drummer
Yeah.
from Metallica.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And it hit me like midway through the match. Anyway, I said, yeah, he looks so familiar. Anyway, apparently he's sick of being screwed over by Cornette, OVW, and the referees. Flash was at SmackDown as well, apparently. Fucking everyone was at SmackDown at this point. I think it was actually an OVW show they called SmackDown at this fucking point.
It probably was.
Honestly, yeah, they would have done that. That's something they would have done.
So he was never on SmackDown. I'm doing the research right now, live on air,
Yeah.
and he had 2 matches in WWF in '99. One in that corporate ministry match we talked about earlier, and the other one was another Shotgun Saturday Night match back in February, where he had a hardcore title match against Hardcore Holly.
Oh my
So we
god,
got the shit kicked out
Holly
of him
would
for
have,
2
yeah,
minutes.
yeah. Holly would have
that's
made him
funny.
look like a joke.
Oh, he definitely did.
Fuck
I
you,
guarantee
Lars. BJ Payne then comes out and interrupts him because he says, by the way, he's better than Austin, he's better than The Rock, blah blah blah. He's the best of all time. You know, classic heel shit, right? BJ.
So before we get into BJ Penn, I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah.
This motherfucker compared himself to Mark McGuire, who in '99 was like the hottest fucking baseball player on the planet. It's like, what the hell do you know? You're not even close to his
Wrestling in
level of like
Ohio.
anything.
Valley Wrestling.
Yeah, no, you're like, you want to sit there and compare yourself to other wrestlers? Fine, whatever. You're wrong, but whatever. But to Mark McGuire, no fucking way, dude. He's like the top athlete on the planet. Go fuck yourself, Flash.
Yeah.
Idiot. I did not like Flash Flanagan at all. He fucking sucked.
You mean Shane Elrich? or
Shane Ulrich
Lars Douglas.
Yeah, Lars Douglas, whatever you want to call him, he sucked.
He was ass, bro. He was actually
He
booty
really
cheeks.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, then he
BJ,
gets interrupted, like you said, by BJ Penn, aka
Yeah.
Justin, not so credible.
yeah, I got that vibe.
Yeah, that's all I
Yeah.
could think was this credible knockoff.
Credible and Austin knockoff, which makes sense. BJ then comes out and he says he doesn't care if he's better than Austin or The Rock. You need to prove that you're better than me. Well, if he's better than Austin and The Rock, he's better than you dumb fuck.
He's a 1,000 times better than you fucking joke cunt.
Like, yeah.
My lord.
He hasn't proved it yet, so we don't know that.
Oh.
Then basically a match is made. All right, these two are gonna have a match. BJ Payne actually kind of explodes into the start of this match. Actually did all right. I want to tell you guys something too. While I'm watching this, I paused it and I checked something out. Flash is still wrestling in 2023.
Oh.
Yep, I believe it.
That is such a Lars thing to do. And a Shane Douglas thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still wrestling now. BJ Payne needs some new fucking jeans, man. What the fuck was that? Dude, I'm surprised Cornette didn't make a dad joke. You know, oh, your jeans are ripped or some bullshit. Like, they were just torn everywhere. I know it was the look, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I can't talk shit. I've got like probably 4 or 5 pairs of jeans that are just like that, but they're comfy as shit. So I use them when I'm like doing stuff around the house. But I'm not in public fucking wrestling on national television doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but wearing them around the house or whatever compared to wrestling, like, that just looked weird.
Oh, it looked terrible for sure.
We have to go check out ovwrestling.com, which actually still exists, and that's what they use today.
I was shocked by that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, they didn't update the name of this or nothing. All right, that's cool.
I thought they would have gone with something else, but they didn't. Then Jim Cornette says a really fucking sus line. I don't know if any of you guys caught on, but Jim Cornette says BJ stalking. Oh wait. Fuck. Oh yeah. He goes, a BJ stalking, but when you take away a man's oxygen. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? BJs and taking away man's oxygen and shit? Like, the fuck is Cornette on about, brother?
I have no idea. That was one of those lines I was like, wait, what do you say? And I heard it again. I was like, yeah, I don't get it. And I just ignored it.
It was weird. Flash then hits a springboard leg drop, which actually looked kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It was probably the only highlight that he really did.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote, I want to get close to you. Flash then nearly strikes the referee after a kick out. He's playing on that whole, I'm getting screwed over, I'm the heel, you know, the same shit we've seen for the last 80 years. And then apparently pile drivers are illegal. I guess it's 1999, but it was weird. Pile drivers are illegal.
I feel like that's just an old Jim Cornette trope. Like, he would have been like, oh yeah, let's make pile drivers illegal in OVW because that's like an 80s thing to do, you know? Fucking... They
actually were, like, WWF and then I'm assuming OVW as well, after the Owen Hart and Steve Austin neck break. They kind of made them illegal for a long time. Like, it was a while before people were using them again.
Yeah, okay.
True.
And then I feel then once all the like CTE stuff came out, then it was gone again.
Yeah.
So, I was like, okay, 99, that's weird. Flash then tries to break the leg of BJ Payne in a really awkward, I'm going to drop my ass on your leg when it's on the rope, but it didn't even connect. It was weird.
That move is so shit. I've seen it forever. It's such a dumb move. Like, nobody can ever like really pull it off where it looks good.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's that and like the fucking overdrive, man. They're on the same level.
Yeah, no, it's dumb as shit. There's so many dumb finishers or moves in wrestling. It's funny.
Oh, yeah. God. Anyway, we get a roll up from BJ Payne and he wins. Nothing really to tell from there. Nothing else I can really say. Did you guys want to go into the ratings?
Oh yeah, I'll go first. I gave it a 3. It was whatever.
Yeah.
Like, again, none of these matches really made me go, "Holy shit, that was awesome!"
Yeah.
Except for one that's going to happen a little bit later on.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was a fine match. It's again 2 guys still kind of learning. You can tell there's a lot of potential in both these dudes. I actually kind of liked BJ Payne. Not the worst dude I've seen, but yeah, it was whatever.
Yeah. I thought BJ Payne was solid. It was just like, I don't know, man. Maybe some jeans. Wear some normal jeans or something, you know?
Nah, brother, keep him ripped. Keep the gimmick alive.
Yeah.
Give him up with fucking Trailer Park, dude.
Oh my
That'd be a
god!
sick
Imagine
tag
that.
team.
That actually would work.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3.5. Yeah, I don't know why. BJ Payne I actually liked. I actually really liked him. Not really liked him. That's probably a bit far, but like I liked him. He was solid. I liked the springboard leg drop as well.
Yeah, that looked really good.
BT, how did you feel about this match?
I gave this a 4.5. Like
Okay.
Let's go.
I thought it was alright, and I think they were telling somewhat of a story between these two. Obviously, with Ash, losing and him being angry. I think that's what kind of led me towards giving it a little bit of a higher rating because of the story. Obviously, BJ Payne wasn't too bad either. I don't mind. I didn't mind this match. I thought it was okay. That's not much really else to say. Yeah, good sort of story. Flash on the mic is okay.
It's very Shane Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
yeah, 4.5.
Sweet. Also, I want to take into account. So, for example, we watched the 06 Raw, and there was a match there where we went. Was it the 06 Raw? Anyway, it was one of the things, and we went, "Oh, we're going to boost this up for storytelling, right? Because it's progressing the story." I think it might have even been Nitro, but for this, I don't know any of these guys or the story, so it is hard for me to go, okay, this is a long-term story they've been running, and that sort of stuff.
Well, I mean, I could just tell they were doing some sort of story there.
For sure.
Okay, well, it's good enough for me. At least you're telling a fucking story. You're trying to get me interested in something.
Yeah.
I don't mind these talents. They're not the drizzling shits,
Yeah.
They're really not.
Yeah. So it goes to like an ad break, right? Then after, Flash is still in the ring. Oh my god. This promo was literally him just fucking screaming at everything. Just screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Just weird, just yelling, just carrying on like a fucking idiot. And then that's when I also noticed that he looked like Lars Ulrich, so that kind of threw me off. And I just fucking started laughing. It's just like, threw me off the whole promo. And then I went, oh, yeah, why?
Yeah, exactly.
I
am sick of all this bull crap.
No, did you notice for the whole show they kept saying BS?
Yes.
Like, oh my god, whatever.
Well, they're trying to get the bowling services over, so they're like, "Oh, we
man.
can use BS, ha ha ha," being like tongue in cheek, kind of funny. It was terrible. It didn't work. It was a really shitty little pun that they tried.
I'm keen to get into tongue in cheek next match.
All right, anyway, let's get back to Flash.
Flash, he's in the ring. 15 minutes. He wants him, which is fucking BJ Payne. So this is the weirdest stipulation ever. It's a 15-minute match, and in that time limit, he has to beat BJ Payne twice.
Yeah. Well, he says, like, in 15 minutes, I want you for 15 minutes, not only so I can beat you once, but I'm going to beat you twice. And Corny's like, all right, bet. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, I love that he called him out like that. I thought it was great.
No, I thought it was cool. I was just like, man, like, that's a weird, like, I've never really heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not an Iron Man match. You've got to beat them twice in that amount of time.
And it's not even like a best 2 out of 3 falls. It's like, you got to beat me twice or I beat you once. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, it was weird. That was kind of it that I had there. Then we get like a Sean Casey and Scotty Saber video from the past week. I had no idea who the fuck these guys were. It didn't really explain too much. Something about a woman that was gonna fucking get hit or something. No.
So what it was Danica, who is one of Casey's girls.
Yeah, the sexettes.
Yeah, one of the sexettes is kind of losing her interest in Casey and starting to go over towards Saber.
Yep.
And that's making Casey very upset because nobody's hotter than Casey or whatever. And I agree. Sexy Sean Casey is a sexy, sexy man.
Okay.
That guy.
That's your
I
opinion,
love
brother.
that guy. I loved it. This is the sexiest guy on the.
This is the
card
best
for
match
sure.
on the card, actually. I'd take back
Hell
my
yeah,
statement.
brother.
Next up, we get Lowrider, who was actually in TNA in 2011 with Hernandez as a team.
Was he really? Was he part of the LAX?
What,
or-
no, what was it? Back then, it was Mexican American or some shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is what 12 years later.
That's awesome.
It was weird. Versus sexy Sean Casey. Cornette gets pretty horny for the sexettes here tonight, by the way.
How do you not?
I mean, yeah, right. Also, we'll get into. So nothing happens in this match, but everything happens, boys.
Yeah.
Nothing but everything. Match short. I wouldn't even say the match starts, but one of the who was the woman that was in there? What was her name?
Mercedes.
Mercedes? Why was I going to say Vanessa? I don't know. But Mercedes fucking moons Lowrider. Pulls
Shows
her
the cheeks.
dress up, whatever, pants down, whatever it was. I think it was dress up.
Dress
Oh
up.
my god.
Dress up.
BT was the fucking horny one tonight, boys. BT
No,
picked the
no.
horny episode.
Oi, I did not see that. I did not fucking.
You know
I
what?
didn't-
Yeah, but I didn't see the Vince shit, but fucking I got labeled
Yeah,
the fucking
but you
horny
should
one.
fucking know about Vince, brother. Come on now.
Well, we should have known ahead of time because last time BT picked an episode was the SummerSlam where Deborah came out wearing
Dude.
literally fucking nothing at all.
No,
And then this one we got a girl showing her butt.
No,
It's like, come on,
Tom.
BT.
Tom, it gets worse, brother. Because fucking BT picked that one, the SummerSlam, with the Kiss My Ass match with that fucking fat bitch.
Oh,
Can we say that?
Yes, you're
We
right.
can't say that in 2020.
I don't think we should, but
No,
we can.
but
That's fucking
No.
rude, brother.
that's what they
Very
called
rude,
her.
They didn't call her the fucking fat bitch. They said this big woman.
No.
A little bit different. I don't remember Jim Ross going, "Oh, here comes that fucking fat bitch." I don't remember that at all.
Blackula. Ah.
Ah, fat bitch. Ah. I got the show canceled.
Fucking hell. Oh, well, we're going to cut that out. And if you want that, it's on our Patreon. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. BT's dead. Are you okay, BT? Fuck, BT's
I'm
gone.
barely fucking alive. Oh, BT's dead. We're looking for a third co-host.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck, I got tears. Anyway, whenever BT comes back, he probably fucking disconnected his mic and fell off his chair.
I died for about 5 seconds, brother.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I thought I was actually about to die. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, God.
That bitch. Ah.
I actually thought I was about to die. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. Holy fuck.
Oh, God.
You know when you got the tiniest bit of water in your mouth, and then like just something happens with the throat. I thought I was legit about to die. I thought I was legit about to die.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit, that's fantastic.
Sloppy.
Congratulations, mate. That's hilarious.
Yes, I'm alive.
But yeah, so Mercedes pulls up her skirt,
Yep.
shows her ass. Corny's losing his mind. Casey just runs up and rolls him up.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3 in 4 seconds.
Yep. Horny
Like-
BT strikes again.
Yeah, dude, Lowrider sees her ass and goes, "Whoa!" And he's like completely confused and dazed and like in a trance over her
Yeah.
butt.
What he did
Like,
actually,
he's-
sorry to cut you
What?
off, he went, ass. Ah!
Yeah, seriously. Ah! Like, you know when you like, it's like the old Mortal Kombat games where it's like finish him and the guy's
Yeah.
just standing there, just kind of wobbling.
Yeah.
That's what Lowrider was doing, looking at her butt.
Yeah. And then he went,
It
and then
was
after
so
the match, he
funny.
went, I'm gonna fucking come tonight.
Exactly. He's like, you got some spank bank material right there in the middle of the ring.
Brother. I don't blame him, bro. I would have went on my knees. I would have been praying and bowing, fucking all that, brother. Like,
Shit.
I'm an ass man. What can I say?
I'm an
I love-
ass
I
man.
love
Oh, I like to stick him.
Not that again.
No.
More ass man lyrics.
Oh, God. By the way, Sean Casey, sexy Sean, Has actually wrestled in TNA, NWA, OVW, of course, and ROH.
Yeah, he's been all over the place, dude. I'm assuming he's pretty solid too. I mean, he looks great.
Yeah, he had a good
great
figure.
Look. Yeah. But yeah, what did you boys think of the match?
BT, you can go first on this one.
4 seconds.
Right. Now, if any of you are old-time listeners of the GRONKCAST, last time we had a very short, dramatic match, I went on a rant. I went on a fucking tirade and gave it minus 4 stars. Back to that Nitro episode with that horrible women's triple threat. Now, look, we are going into similar territory here, ladies and gents. Now, look, they didn't do any sloppy shit like that women's match, right? It was just...
BT did the sloppy shit afterwards.
Exactly. They showed the nice bunda. They did the roll-up. But what really got my rating down to what I'm going to give it is that fucking promo they did afterwards. I hated it. I fucking hated the promo. So I give it minus 2 stars.
Oh, wow.
It was just, and it maybe wasn't even necessarily the match that really did it for me. It was the fucking promo afterwards.
Yeah.
That really just, I was like, what the fuck? This is just shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, brother. You're never going to go to the WWF, and if you do, you're going to be a fucking janitor cunt.
What are you talking about? He fucking sat there and had a match on Shotgun Saturday Night against Midian.
Yeah,
he's fucking mid, Ian.
Yeah, and Midian would have put his fucking gooch right in Casey's fucking mouth, brother.
He probably did.
and I'm going to be the one to get us cancelled.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. Fucking minus 2, brother. That's my rating.
I actually gave it a 1.5. Yeah, we seen some fucking moon, brother. It was a full moon out that night.
That's good.
Nah, not even that fine bunda could save that fucking shitty promo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So I only judge what happens between the bells.
Yeah.
Nothing before, nothing after. So between the bells. So in that 4 seconds, I got a lady's ass. It gets a 9 from me. I don't care.
Hey, look, I was thinking, do I grade from bell to bell?
Dude,
and
I
if
was going to be...
probably...
Oh, sorry, go on.
I would have probably given it like a fucking 8.5.
I was going to meme it and give it the only 10 out of 10 we ever get.
I almost did just because I was going to give it 5 for each butt cheek I saw.
Oh, dude.
But
yes.
no, I went 9 because it wasn't that nice of an ass. It was a
and
great
also,
ass,
it wasn't
a
bare,
perfect
so
ass.
it's not a 10.
True.
Yeah.
True. And it wasn't enough of it, so.
Tom, did you want to run through the
definitely
promo?
not.
Do you have anything written down for the promo?
Oh, yeah, I got some stuff.
Cool. I'm just going to grab a drink if you want to go through that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
So Casey gets on the mic after the fact, and he starts making Danica apologize for making people think that she likes Scotty Saber. And he's grabbing her hair, and he's like, "Come on, say you apologize. Say that Saber is like a lousy lay, and that he's bad in the room or whatever the hell. Just being a complete total dickhead."
Yeah.
Saber ends up hitting the ring to make the save. And then as Chasey and the other 2 sexettes get knocked out or they run away, Casey grabs Danica, and then kisses her. And Cornette, being the horny little bastard's like, he likes it. She likes it. Danica likes it.
I think she really likes it.
Yeah. And I'm losing my fucking mind, dude, at how much Cornette is just loving this kiss.
Oh, yeah.
He oversold the hell out of it. And
Horny,
it was great.
corny.
Oh, horny, corny at his finest.
I could picture the big grin on Cornette's face when he says that too.
Oh yeah, dude, he was loving it. It was fantastic. Yeah, it was a shit promo, but it made the bad guy look worse and made the good guy look that much better.
Mm-hmm.
It did what it needed to do. It wasn't great, but it works.
Yeah.
I can't talk too much shit on it.
BT fucking hated it.
No, I hated the promo. I thought the promo was absolute fucking wank.
It was very cheesy, wasn't it?
It was.
It's very 80s and early 90s bad guy shit, but it's a tried and true it works.
Yeah.
Or whatever. We've tried it so many times, it always gets people hating you. So can't be too upset about it.
It's literally in the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight out of the textbook.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
Is that all you good for me to take back over? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to jump into the next match?
I know, before that. Bano's Pizza again, you motherfuckers.
Oh, God damn it.
Fuck yes. Pizza,
It's
pasta.
so nice.
Oh yeah.
It's so nice. We're gonna get it twice.
Oh
brother.
yeah.
You already know.
Pizza, pasta, sandwiches, dine in, carry out, or free delivery. What are you waiting for? I should have done their fucking ad reads, bro. Except I wasn't even. I was still in the fucking womb at this point. But you know.
You can still go back and just redub them. That's fine. I'm sure they're still around.
Can we? I'm gonna do that for a clip. Anyway.
Just redub the ad.
Yeah.
Maybe get them as a sponsor for the GRONKCAST, brother.
Are they still around? Hang on.
I don't know.
I don't know how to spell it, but I'll find out.
No, Banner's Pizza, dude. I think it's still Louisville's favorite pizza joint. Is this?
That'd be them, right?
It's got to be, man. For sure. That's fucking awesome.
Dude, they're still open. That's fucking 4-time Best of Louisville magazine, Best Pizza 2-time award winner. 40 years. Oh,
Yep.
I haven't updated it since 2017 though. So 45 years. That's fucking.
Damn, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Anyway, we'll stop talking about pizza now. Main event time. Jebediah taking on Iron Man Rob Conway.
Use his full name. This man's name is Jebediah Blackhawk, which is the dumbest fucking name I've ever heard in wrestling.
Did they even say Black Hawk? I didn't hear that ever.
They didn't,
I don't know if they did, but it's on Cage Match.
It's on, yeah, they didn't say it, but it's on Cage Match. His name is Jebediah Blackhawk, which is a fucking stupid name.
That is, that's trash. Jebediah would have just been better. That's like one of the only times that a fucking singular name is better.
Yeah.
Also, Black fucking Sabbath.
Yes.
For Green Man Rob Conway. Kenny Bolin almost touches Rob Conway's cock, by the way.
He was trying. He wanted to see what Conway had in his tights.
100%. 100%. I mean, I don't know if I blame him.
Hey, Conway was packing, brother. What, can you blame him?
Conway,
come on.
Conway had the ring boner, brother.
He had the ring cucumber down his pants, brother. He was doing this is Spinal Tap, make himself look better for TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. True. Did you notice? Maybe it was the whole show, but in this match, the commentary seemed really loud.
Yeah, it definitely spiked up for this one for some reason.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear anything from the crowd. It was just straight up. And I mean, you couldn't really all night. And it was a pretty dead crowd. But the commentary was super loud.
Yeah.
Like half of me thinks the crowd just said, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
This is the 5th match of the night. They just saw butt cheeks. They got no more energy. They're done.
But,
they're tired.
You know what? It was the 5th match of the night, but I feel like I didn't see any wrestling. It was a weird show. Straight away, roll up on Conway, no good. Big hip toss by Jebediah. Once again, I didn't even mention this because they didn't even really mention it that much. This is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we've already booked the match for Rico and Conway, you know, and we said the same thing last week, it's very rare that they do a title swap if they've already announced a match.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
something
why the
like
Nitro
this.
episode I chose was so good because they announced the title shot and there was still a title change.
Yeah, but there was still the same 2 people versing.
You know what? That's irrelevant. It still happened, okay?
We get a low blow by Rob Conway on Jebediah. By the way, Mr. Black used to tag team with Jebediah, so there's a bit of more storytelling.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They said it on commentary at some point. Conway hits an iron clothesline, and I'm like, this match is okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Like it's fine. Yeah. Big power slam from Conway though on Big Jeb. I started calling him Big Jeb from that point because I just thought that was way cooler.
Yeah, that's a much better name than Jebediah Blackhawk.
Conway misses the Iron Fist, which is literally just a second rope fist drop.
Again, Jerry Lawler getting stolen.
Dude.
His look and now his moves.
Dude, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I know.
Shout out to the king.
Shout out to the king indeed, and I don't mean King Bolin. I mean, the original king of wrestling. Fuck
Conway. Ah! Oh god. I think I just found the new sound on my stream deck. Ah!
There you go.
Rob Conway uses the loaded fist, which is just there's something in his glove and he hits someone. You know, standard, right? You know, the ref shouldn't have just checked the glove beforehand.
Well, he did beforehand.
Did he?
Bolin tossed him something, put it in his glove.
Didn't even
Back,
notice.
like towards the end of the match. Yeah.
I think I was starting to black out at that point.
You were Mr. Blacking out?
Yes, 100%. Do you blame me?
No.
And then he wins / defends, heavyweight title. Awesome, blah, blah, blah. The referee is arguing with Conway because he kind of knows he cheated, obviously, in some way. Jebediah then attacks Conway and goes for the glove, goes to rip the glove off, but Bolin and Mr. Black help attack Conway. Then my ear is absolutely fucking violated by the ring bell, and it doesn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I wrote.
Seriously.
So we spoke about it, I think it was last week, right? When Cena hit the ring or whatever. No, when Edge started to beat up Ric Flair. But it was like, ding, 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 ding. And then it was like another maybe minute later, ding, 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 ding. Like, it wasn't bad. We shat on it last week. No, this is just fucking someone gave a toddler a hammer and a fucking ring bell and just gave it to him. And that's it.
Yeah.
Dude.
100%, man.
I literally wrote, fuck me, shut the fuck up, stop. And then I went, oh, Rico hits the ring and attacks Black and Conway. The ring bell is still ear fucking me. And then Rico hits Conway with his finisher, which they say, oh, that's his finisher. And then Rico counts the pin himself.
Yep.
That's such a cool fucking thing. Like, look,
I thought that was
beat
cool.
you in the middle of the ring this way.
I thought that was
he beats Conway once again.
Yeah.
Like the 12th time.
But the ear fucking, oh my god.
Yeah, that was awful.
It was bad. What did you guys rate this match? I'm curious.
I'll go first. I gave it a 4. I mean, it wasn't a terrible match. Like, these two actually know what they're doing. Rob Conway is actually, I like Rob Conway a lot. I always have. There were a couple good spots in this match that I really enjoyed. The back elbow to like a muscle flex. Like, Conway threw him against the ropes, hit him with the back elbow, and then just lifted the arm up to flex it. Like, it would look cool as shit. Like, I really did enjoy that because it was just something different. Jebediah did hit a giant chokeslam on Conway, which looked good too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it was an all right match. The fuck around at the end of the match, granted, I didn't really count that towards my rating, but it works to build more drama between Conway and Rico.
Yeah.
But it was just that ear fucking by the ring bell guy was just bad.
I was pounded.
It was really, really bad.
I was pounded in my ear hole.
Exactly. Not in the good way that you like.
No. Hard and fast, and it wasn't good. BT, how did you feel about that match?
I gave it a 2.8.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Yeah, no, look, and I think it's purely on the length. I wish it would have went a little longer. Like, they were actually doing some solid stuff. Like, Conway looked good. Jebediah did some okay stuff, as Tom mentioned. But and it did the finish with the loaded fist. Like, it's typical stuff. Like, you can't really complain. But I feel like I wish they would have went a little longer. I think in a better match. But ear fucking at the end. That was quite an experience. I can't lie. I lost brain cells during that last 3 to 5 minutes of just pure fucking bullshit.
Yeah, dude.
And Rico looked good at the end as well, building up to that November 10th show. But yeah, I gave it a 2.8. I wish they would have went a little longer, personally, for my liking.
Yeah, I'm pretty much same thing as Tom. I gave it a 4 out of 10. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It did its job. If I didn't get ear fucked, I mean, I don't count that towards the match. But it was pretty good, I guess. You know, the heel did the heel things, defended the belt, and now he has to go into the match where he can't use the loaded fist because, that's the whole point of the match. Really, is a loaded fist. So
exactly,
it was good storytelling. It was fine. It was a 4 out of 10 for me. Yeah. I didn't really have anything else to comment. That literally, it was that, and then it cut off. Like there was nothing post show, nothing.
No, that's just typical 99
Yeah.
or just wrestling back then anyway. It was just like, all right, cool. It's over. Click.
We
done.
don't know. Yeah. We're out of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll go show ratings. I'm curious. We'll leave BT till last. Did you want to go first, Tom?
I'll go first. I give it a 4. It was a fun watch. Not the best thing in the world. I don't think I'll ever go back and watch. Like, I don't plan on going back and watching more OVW just see where like the storylines go and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, for what it was, first time watching OVW, it was fine. 4.
I gave it a 4 as well. Now I thought, okay, so immediate take was a 4, and it still is a 4. Don't get me wrong. But then I went, man, I fucking love this podcast. And not just trying to put us boys over, but it's so cool that we can go from fucking Raw to Nitro to OVW to whatever we're going to watch next week, which Tom will talk about shortly. We can just watch this random shit, and I'm learning things about these guys. I'm making up my own opinions that might not, like, for example, I might go, I fucking hated Jebediah, as an example. And then he turns out to be a fucking star. That I just don't know. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, we were all kind of, we don't know much about this week, and it was cool to get everyone's opinions, and we were all pretty much on the same page. But yeah, I just love the way we do things, and being able to pick a random company, a random show, a random, just a lot of fun. But yeah, I gave it a 4. So yeah, it was just cool for me to sit back and go, you know what? As much as I didn't love that, and it was the same with Nitro. I said this for Nitro too. It was cool to watch something alternative, whether it was good or bad. It's cool to just watch something different.
I agree.
Yeah, BT, what did you rate this one? This show?
I'm on the boat leaning towards either 3.25 or 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Wow.
It was an alright show. It's OVW 99. It's my first time watching OVW. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but and obviously they're showcasing these young talents who could potentially have careers in WWF.
Yeah.
During one of the hottest times for WWF, it's kind of crazy. You think if you're an OVW talent, right, in that time, and you're training your ass off and you're doing these matches, and you imagine, let's say for example, you are like a Jebediah Blackhawk, and Vince McMahon's on the phone. Oh, I like this Jebediah. He looks great, pal. I'm gonna bring him up. I imagine if you're Jebediah, like, oh shit, I'm gonna be in the WWF.
Yeah.
Like the hottest fucking company in the world. One of the hottest companies in the world.
Yeah.
Doing what I want to do, man. Like I think it's cool. Yeah, look.
Just can I just interrupt?
Go ahead.
Just because it's really on point there. Imagine, like, because these people, so if you get brought up now, okay, cool, you're probably going to feud with The Miz or Baron Corbin or something. You could have been brought up and literally feuded with like Undertaker, Kane, Austin, The Rock. Like, that's crazy. We're talking about some crazy people, Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damager.
Yeah, dude. Fucking I am gonna fucking debut next week.
Amateur vs. Jeff Jarrett, brother.
Oh, that would have been fantastic.
Yeah, the wrestling was okay on the show. Like, I like the commentary. I like Jim Cornette on the booth. I just love listening to Jim Cornette. I thought Dean Hill was all right as well for what he did. I've never really heard much of him, before, but I think he did all right. Some of the promos were meh. Other promos are actually somewhat decent. So yeah, I'm giving it a 3.5. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Once again, I do have some other OVW shows that I will probably sprinkle in down the line, down the pipeline. I'll probably even add another OVW show or two to my list as well.
Yep.
Unless you boys somehow pick an OVW fucking show, which I don't think yous will. I don't think yous will.
You don't know what's on my list, bitch.
Yeah, you don't know what's on mine either.
I don't know what's on your list, but I wouldn't have... I don't know. It's just, I don't think yous would have fucking OVW on your list, but I'm not gonna judge.
Know. You know damn well I can come up with some bullshit real quick if I have to. So
I wish I could. I wish I could be your fucking list, Tom, because your list would be great.
I love that we can swerve each other as well. Like we can, and this is what I was saying earlier. Like we don't have to have good shows. We could watch a dog shit show and make something really cool. This episode, looking outside, looking in, very hard to actually make a lot out of. But we fucking pissed ourselves laughing with the mooning thing. I said I called someone something I shouldn't have, which was
Hey, me too.
a fat lady.
I almost died.
Oh, you called
I
her
almost-
a fucking fat bitch. Don't sit there and say you called her just a big lady. No.
You called her a
went
fat
hard.
bitch, right?
Okay.
I called her a fat bitch. Yeah, you're not wrong.
You called her.
And then, dude, wait. When I said called someone something I shouldn't have, made it sound so much worse.
Oh yes.
Um,
So like
Yeah.
that isn't us gonna get us cancelled. Like,
Yeah,
calling someone a
yeah.
fat bitch. Like,
B&O's Pizza, fucking big shout out to them. But and even the I am, like, that's the thing, man. It's just we make we can make moments out of the shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about wrestling.
Exactly.
BT,
I-
this is kind of I'm stealing your thunder here, Tom, because you kind of brought this. No, maybe it was you. One of you two brought this up. Do you regret picking this, or are you glad you picked this episode?
oh, I remember Tom brought this up for SummerSlam.
Yes.
Mhm.
In a way, I do kind of regret it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't regret picking OVW.
Yeah.
I wish I would have picked a better OVW episode. I'm not gonna lie. 'Cause
How do you know? Like, that's the thing.
I, in my mind, I should have gone with like a 2000 fucking OVW, or even like an 03 or an 05. Like with some more names that maybe we would have recognized, and I reckon some of the matches would have been better during those times too. I don't know. That's maybe just me. But all in all, as you said, we still had some fucking funny shit to say.
Yeah.
During
I
this.
am.
And once again, I almost died. I almost fucking died.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to watch that back when I edit this.
That's just gonna be hilarious.
Holy fuck, man.
I'm an ass man.
Anyway, all right. So let's get back on track.
Okay.
The reason we're here. Who's the Gronk of the night, boys? We'll go and start with Matt. Who is your
Ooh.
Gronk of the night?
I'm keen. I'm keen for this.
Do you guys like? Okay. Do you guys have a real standout one?
Oh, 100%.
I do.
I thought of one straight after the show. I thought of my Gronk of the night.
Mine was whoever the fuck was ringing that bell. The fucking ring bell guy. Whoever that was, I guess you'll call it like timekeeper or whatever.
The
But whoever the
timekeeper.
fuck that was, that your Gronk of the night. So I don't have a name, but I'll try and find one. But that's who it was.
Call him the OVW
No.
timekeeper.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. That's perfect. BT, unfortunately, you have to go last because this was your
easy.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Gronk of the night was good old King Kenny Bolin. Fuck this
Yes.
guy, dude. He was annoying as shit. I didn't like his promos. I don't like looking at him. Like his pure presence just
His bowl
annoyed
cut.
me.
Bowling cut.
Ugh. This fucking Jerry Lawler cut, eating fucking Jim Ross, eating Dr. Death looking ass. Get out of here. Tired of him.
The
I
love
just
child.
did not like this dude at all.
Well, just for that, my hero of the night is Kenny Bolin. Thank you, Kenny Bolin. You bless us with your presence.
When the fuck were we doing hero of the night?
Well,
I hope you
since-
fucking choke on water again.
Fuck off, cunt. I legit fucking I couldn't breathe for about 10 seconds, cunt. So once again, for the third time in 5 episodes, we are each gonna have a different Gronk of the night. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
This-
My Gronk of the night. Let me get the name correct. The Cassidy dude, Sean Cassidy. Fuckhead, horrible promo, pissed me off.
Oh, Sean Casey. Sean Casey.
Casey, sorry, Casey, Sean Casey. Dickhead, shit promo, horrible match.
Yeah.
Like you're just fucking horrible. And
He's
if you ever
sexy.
if you ever went up to the WWF a couple times,
Dude, I just heard Tom real quietly. He's sexy.
I heard that too, and I thoroughly disagree. He looks like fucking 1999 version of fucking Jungle Boy.
I'm
Get
not
out of the
gonna lie.
fucking dude.
I
Yeah,
thought,
He's got the
Beast
sex
brother.
sets. He's
I-
sexy.
I thought
No,
it was
you
fucking
can't.
Michael Shane to start with. Do you guys know who that is? What was his,
No.
Shawn Michaels fucking cousin or some shit.
I don't
I had no
know.
idea.
Shane. Matt Bentley, whatever you want to call him.
I don't know.
I
mate.
don't know.
Alright.
All right,
TNA guy.
couldn't tell you.
Anyway, I just thought he was horrible. If he ever went up to the WF during that time, he would have been carrying fucking Austin's bags because he's just shit. I just don't like him.
He's
I
sexy.
honestly, he's a fucking shit cunt. And Gronk of the night. Yeah,
Oh.
Sean Casey. Good on you, Sonia.
So glad you heard that because I was just trying to sneak it in to get Matt later on when he's editing this thing.
Like when I
That's awesome.
popped BT from last episode.
Did
Mhm.
mate? You fucking did. I can't lie.
That shit was great.
That was wild.
Honestly,
But-
like, yeah, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, like as I said earlier, it's fun to watch some different shit. So I was going to kind of segue that over to you, Tom. What are we watching next week?
Well, I was also going to segue that. Sorry, BT, to cut you off. Go ahead.
So good, bro. I'm just gonna say I'm crossing my fingers and closing my eyes. So go ahead.
All right. Well, Matt was mentioning one of Shawn Michaels' cousins that we've never heard of, but he said he wrestled in TNA. And ironically, we're watching some TNA next week.
Yes, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
No, let's
We're
fucking
watching.
go.
Let's go.
We're watching TNA Impact from August 12th, 2010.
Fuck's sake. For fuck's
If you don't know what that is,
fucking-
If you don't know what that is, that show is titled The Great Effin' Show, I believe it is.
Yep.
The whole effing show episode
fuck.
of TNA Impact.
If this is what I think it is, Tom, you're a fucking cruel bastard cunt.
Okay, no, fuck you, because this is
This
the
is-
highest rated
This
TNA
isn't that
match
bad.
show on Cage Match. This
Nah.
is the best one according to Cage Match.
This one, honestly,
Wait, for
this one's-
2010,
No, for TNA Impact, period.
this wasn't that bad.
highest rated.
No, this wasn't that
Highest
bad.
rated on Cage Match.
Also, and obviously,
Wait,
I
maybe-
don't want to spoil anything, but we're going to have fucking Mike, Tanay, and Taz on commentary, so I'm super keen.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
So-
are. Trust
I'm
me,
sorry.
this is going to be a good episode, I assure you.
I remember this episode. Now, once you mentioned, what do you call it? The whole effing
The
show?
whole
or the-
effing show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I know this one. This one's sick. Maybe not sick,
Well-
but it's solid.
Well, I'm sorry. Whenever I think of 2010
Oh,
TNA,
yeah,
I
you
just
think of
get
Hogan,
horrible-
brother.
I do, and I get horrible memories. But
Yeah.
look, I trust you, Tom. I trust you, Tom. I think I'm gonna try and enjoy myself for this one.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll enjoy this one.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly promise you that you're going to enjoy this one.
Yeah, I remember
Good.
watching this one back in the day, so I haven't seen it since then, so hopefully my memory's right. But no, this was decent. This was decent.
Yeah, this
Well,
one is a great episode. I've seen it a few times. It's fantastic.
There we go.
And
Tom
also-
has just linked the bad boy.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. All right. I'm super keen for that, actually. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. I'm making up to you guys. So last time you gave me shit for picking a 2000s Nitro. Well, this is a 2010 Impact.
But-
That's actually really good.
We can all say now we've had a bad show, boys.
Oh yeah.
Some more than others.
No. If I had to sit through the fucking law in the Baja, so I don't want to hear it, all right?
Or the Baja.
The Baja.
Exactly.
Oh, down in the
The, Ro-
Baja.
the Rolling Stones in the Baja. Shut up. Anyway,
Shouts out to Will Sasso.
Baja.
Will
Fucking
Sasso.
goat.
Yeah, dude. Carrying Cross.
I
fucking
live in
Theo Vaughn.
Baja Soda.
So good. But-
oh my.
Yeah, I'm keen for some TNA. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Man. It's going to be a good episode, I
Yeah.
promise.
I think this is the most keen I am for an episode, so there we go, boys. You've popped me.
I'm very keen. I've not watched an episode in TNA since like fucking 2013. So
Yeah.
it's yeah, it'd be great to go back into the wonderful lands of TNA wrestling.
Perfect. All right. I don't really. We'll do one quick news thing that I have, and it's just we're not running news segment, but just also we actually finally have a release date for AEW Fight Forever.
Mm.
So, which
yeah.
is, I believe, it's the 29th of June.
Yes.
So I'm pretty keen for that. Actually, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be arcadey. I think it's going to be kind of up your alley, to be honest, Tom.
It seems like it might be, but I still don't have very high hopes for it. I think it's going to suck, and I think the
Yeah.
next version will be much better. Like, they'll work out the kinks and really get it going.
Yeah, you could be right.
Oh, look,
Unless
Go ahead.
I was just saying, unless they do what maybe they should do, and that's keep updating it or something. But yeah,
I mean, I've
We'll see,
seen
man. I don't know.
I've seen screenshots and video clips on Twitter. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they're definitely drawn to like the old school No Mercy crowd. Like, oh, you remember playing No Mercy back on N64? We're giving you this fucking type of game, and it's like, you know, it's cool.
Okay.
But that was back.
Yeah.
That was back almost 25 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we're in 2023, and I mean, look. There's obviously different types of wrestling games out there. You got W2K with the more sort of simulation style, and then you got, you know, obviously your hardcore stuff. Sorry, not hardcore. Your arcade style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it should be interesting to see.
I think
As game turns out.
I think it'd be cool for like an arcade thing, and I think the next thing they bring out should maybe be that. Like, this is me talking as a fan. It would be cool if they brought out that simulation style, and then go back to the arcade. Maybe not do yearly releases. You know what I mean? But like, do an arcade, then do a like simulation-ish style, and then do an arcade, whatever. But if they've got community creations kind of thing, then yeah, that's gonna help.
Well, I'm thinking, I don't know, did it have like a season mode on there?
Yeah,
As
they
a-
do. They do.
Or I was gonna say, because what I've seen, like, they have some good match types, like, but I don't know, the replayability factor is gonna be there.
Well,
That's what I'm worried about.
I think it'll be fun though. Like, let's say I don't know if it has crossplay. I'm hoping it has crossplay. Imagine the three of us boys getting in a match. That's when I
All
start
three of
to
us
go,
in a exploding deathmatch wire ring.
100%, man. Yeah, like I think that could be cool. But yeah, look, I think I think it's cool. Obviously, any wrestling game is good for us, especially content creators in wrestling games. It's awesome. Good, bad, whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, other than that, we'll run through the socials. Obviously, check us out at GRONKCAST Pod on the TikTok, the Twitter, and the Instagram. As for me, you can find me at MAXHITMATT on everything. So Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram is at the MAXHITMATT. That's where you can find me. One of you boys, Tom. Where can we find you, brother?
Find me on all social media platforms at Tom Puppet, except for Twitter, which is at Tom_Puppet. And yep, that's about it.
BT.
Storm and Savage on YouTube. If you want to see me and Matt do things, obviously the Gronkcast as well.
Yeah.
Obviously you're watching it. You hear me almost fucking die once again. I'm sorry to bring it up, but it's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much where you can hear me.
Sweet. All right. Well,
Yep.
yeah, I'm happy to BT.
Quickly.
Yeah.
As of recording this right now, look, I'm not going to go too depth. We got 3.5 hours till Night of Champions. I'm keen to watch it. Obviously, after this pod's over, I'll stay up and watch Night of Champions. I'm just hoping it's going to be a good
BT,
show.
are we going to Discord watch together?
Oh, mate, if you want.
Yeah, I'll see.
I mean, I'll as quick as possible, run down the match card. We got IC Championship match, Gunter versus Mustafa Ali. That should be cool.
Yep.
SmackDown Women's Championship match, Rhea Ripley versus Natalia. Meh. Raw Women's Championship match, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. I don't know why we're doing that again. Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. It's funny, I've seen a point on that. Someone said, why do that match in Saudi Arabia when they're all going to be dressed up, fully clothed? Like, you're not going to be able to see any of their skin. Which is sort of a good point. I want to see Trish Stratus fucking look good, you know.
Horny perverts.
Yeah, look, you know me, Tom. I'm desperate.
Yeah. You are.
A horny little fucking creep.
Horny little fucking creep. Yes, mate. The new World Heavyweight title, the match, the final, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. That should slap.
That's the match of the night.
Yeah.
Probably. I heard they're going to open the show with that, which I think would be kind of a mistake.
No.
You should close it.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty much, if they do open it, they're just saying, oh, here's our secondary belt. Second
100%.
belt. Yeah. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. Cody with a broken arm. Cool story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably find a way for Cody to win. And then the tag titles with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo. Yeah. I just hope it's a good show. Honestly.
I think it should be solid. We've actually got a lot coming up, by the way. Obviously, we've got Double or Nothing and and
Yeah,
NFC
look,
Battleground coming up as well. So
that's what, Sunday for us, or no?
yeah, so
Sorry, Monday
Monday
for us.
Yeah,
No?
Mhm.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. And those should be good shows too. Yeah,
lot coming up.
in-
Lot coming up, boys.
exactly.
Yup.
Sweet. BT, do you want to send us
Yes.
away, my friend?
All right, thank you, ladies and gents, Gronks of all ages, for tuning into this fine ass episode 5 of the Gronkcast. It's me, BT Savage, Tom Puppet, MAXHITMATT. Until next time, we will see you on the next episode of the Gronkcast.
Peace.